we get into men's doubles, and this matchup is spectacular. I have a concern. We watched Gabe Tardio play earlier, and he looks exactly how I think he feels, and that is way under the weather.
Yeah, under the weather, and usually when that happens, you're not looking to grind out points. You're going to pull some pretty quick triggers, try to have short points, and who knows, maybe that's a benefit for the skill set of Gabe Tardio, but I expect him to not really be interested in grinding cross court and playing extended rallies in this one.
He, of course, is paired up again with Andrei Daescu. Andrei is probably still trying to figure out what hit him from his former team power forward men's doubles partner as he got run the heck over in mixed. In these progressive draws, you have a chance for redemption, not against Christian, but in a men's match just less than an hour and a half later.
Certainly. If anyone can get over that tough loss, it's Andrei. And I'll tell you what, in the early rounds, Andrei Daescu and Gabe Tardio looked pretty much invincible. And they looked mortal against Jay DeVilliers and Pablo Tellez yesterday. And now we have that extra tidbit of information about Gabe Tardio and the tough loss Andrei took in mix, getting steamrolled. So maybe they will be brought back down to earth a little bit, even though they have that lovely #1 next to their names.
They do indeed. On the other side, Federico Staksrud upset in singles by the 14-year-old Cam Chafin from Ohio. Then had a tough loss in mixed doubles. So he's only been in one event for a couple days here, Adam. Fresh as a daisy?
Yeah, I think so. And really saw him playing an aggressive style in a somewhat passive CJ Klinger against Tyson McGuffin and Max Freeman. So I think that Staksrud over there on the left is going to be pulling some triggers and looking for some backhand offense from the kitchen line.
And then there's the fan favorite teenager. He will turn 20 next month. Just played solid yesterday, and you want your name to go to the right, and that's exactly what happened.
It's all about game flow. Sometimes you need to go for your shots and play a bit more aggressive, and shout out to Darren
What is
Klinger.
Darren Klinger doing?
What a shirt from Pops over there with the palm tree vibes.
And our that one thing for this match is, howdy, partner. Adam, the mix-up here is incredible. Andrei's playing with Fed this year. Fed is sitting there going, I got my guy over there. CJ and Andrei won an MLP title together. So what gives with all this?
And way back in the day, CJ Klinger and Gabe Tardio played a couple tournaments together years ago. So this really is a situation where it's a big-time partner mix-up.
So love to see when, I mean, Gabe is wearing sweats to play in. That is, okay, let's play pickleball. Oh my, CJ says, get it the heck on out of here.
Well, lots of heads-up warm-up on the MLP team slider, so he's seen everything Andrei has to offer. Fed.
Oh, off 20-year-old on 19-year-old crime right there as it goes off CJ and wide.
0-0-2.
And it's wild what causes all this mix-up. We're talking about Ben not being here sets off all of this.
0-0-1.
Talked to Staksrud. He missed a few dinks yesterday, and he said on this court where it doesn't bounce up as much, I have to keep my legs moving at all times, so we'll keep an eye on that. A lack of dink tolerance for 100, please?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So bending the knees is paramount, and someone who is as consistent as Fed, I think, possibly mentally doesn't believe he is going to miss dinks, and so you have to be really hyper-focused.
sends it again. It's unlucky. There were 2 forehands waiting, however. And Andrei knows.
He knows the situation with Gabe. And it's a tough spot for Andrei.
I mean, look at poor Gabe grabbing his upper chest there, probably trying to get some air. I mean, there's the legendary Michael Jordan flu game. So is this the Gabe Tardio flu match? We'll see.
0-1-2.
You can just put that tweener reset away. That was hammered.
You're pretty good at traditional shots, Staksrud, so I think he's been going to that tweener maybe a bit too much after that wonderful one down at Rancho Mirage.
Second serve.
A little chat there between Andrei and Gabe after that miss.
I mean, it's going to just be all positivity there from Andrei.
So, it's possibly tough for Andrei knowing that Gabe's under the weather, but also it's a little bit free knowing that information's out there. My guy isn't at 100%. I'm just going to go play big and see what happens if we lose, whatever.
Side out.
Andrei very annoyed with that miss.
Double shadow swing.
It was right there.
It was fed right to his paddle.
Second serve.
Still got the counter.
A little half slide to the right.
I mean, look at this poor kid. He's buckled over. And hit the 2 winners in that possession.
Well, good on him to be out here giving it a go. I'm a classic male, and I can't do anything whenever I get sick. So I probably would have pulled the ripcord and pulled out of the tournament.
CJ cover the line.
I mean, he's holding. Andrei hadn't even struck or close to. Oh my gosh, Darren. Who cares about my thought? No hat, no shirt. Come on.
I mean, that's spectacular. Ever-present toothpick to go with it.
Side out.
Nice job filling the middle there from CJ Klinger, benefit of a lefty. And wow. I mean, a picture tells the tale right there.
Disguise anything. Going high and hard at the left shoulder. Works out.
Side out.
So obviously you can tell that this man is not feeling well. As the opponent,
Yeah.
do you change stuff?
It's hard not to. It's a tough mental grinder. Same thing as a tweaked ankle or an injury that an opponent has. Oh, it caught him in the face.
Wow. And I can assure you Andrei feels sick about that happening because he loves that youngster.
Eye protection.
Yes.
Wear it. Even world-class hand speed can catch one in the wrong location.
3-1-1.
Man, all over it. And it really is tough, though. Do we go with the standard game plan? Do we work and grind Gabe and see what happens? Or do we not give him the ball because he has really good speed ups and we know he's just going to go for it? There's so many things going through Federico Staksrud and CJ Klinger's mind right now.
And despite the health of young Gabe Tardio, it is 5-1 for Andrei and Gabe here. So this kid is battling through it and has gotten himself to a 4-point lead. Jessie Irvin's got some sort of, she's got tissues and coffee or tea or something to go with it.
Tea and honey, maybe.
Yeah. Wow, just...
Well, if they keep playing like this, he only has another 20 or 25 minutes on court. Shoot.
This is almost tough to watch, and now that's Jessie is a champion of pickleball strategy. That's breathing, coach.
Yeah, that's right. Through the mouth, short breaths to, I guess, to never take a huge one because that's when the cough might come.
Because then you just rifle through razor blades in your throat with the coughing. So
15 seconds.
I mean, Fed and CJ are watching this going on the bench and are like, wait, we're getting beat by 4? Yeah. Because his play has been very good here in his games.
In there. Gabe coming in hot, and this time funneling the ball to Andrei, and he does not miss like he did a few points ago.
6-1-1. Second serve. Second serve. Six, 1-2. Side out.
The easy one.
Yeah, pretty good speed up from Gabe, but the lefty shut it down. So the lead is 5. Let's see if there's pushback. Wow, got him. Fed goes for the handball move, which is not allowed around here.
No, it isn't. And I don't like it for another reason, too. That ball's clearly going in. But I've seen a player do that playing around, and the ball was going to go out.
Oh, yeah. So CJ pulls it through the middle. Well done there. And now Jessie has to be the ball girl over there as well. Strategic advice, breathing advice. And I mean, come on, Jessie. All the way behind the curtain back there. Golf clap in the booth for you. Getting it done, Jessie Irvin. Here she comes. And Jessie Irvin gets some applause from the crowd. All right. And I feel like you want to prolong this match as much as you can if you're CJ and Fed. Point. Three, 6-2. Side out. 6-3-1. Jeez. Second. I mean, that drive was so special from Gabe Tardio. What a handle from Staksrud to find the counter through the middle on the next ball. Dink errors out of the air, so it had nothing to do with the ball not coming up to Staksrud. Off the tape and catches Andrei. Yesterday in a loss, Andrei got smoked on game point and took it like the champion that he is. The CJ. That in the scorpion crouch. There's that ball not coming up as high as on these courts as some others. I've also heard the players talk about how gritty they are too. And they're heating up here. Timeout receivers, 5-7-1. Timeout called, so Daescu and Tardio trying to hold on here. How much does that young man have in a very interesting?
When you guys decide to drive and drop here, don't hit it in the head. Yeah. Keep them on their heels. Yeah. When you decide to drop and drive, don't give it away. Make them play, right? I think if we drive, we stay back. No pressure. If it's too obvious, yes. But if it's going to return, stay back.
Yeah, so unless it's incredibly juicy, they're going to stay back and not disconnect, stay together. So driving the third okay, but looking more for that fifth shot easy drop as opposed to quick hitting points.
Love that from the truck. Just wide.
Well, they were trying for the make them play part of that conversation, trying to work the point. Several dinks there, but the length of Gabe Tardio throws a wrench in that plan. Paddle tap, 2 becomes 1. Paddle tap in the kitchen.
2 becomes 1 from it doesn't matter.
That's on Fed and
Yes,
CJ.
yeah. Yes.
It wasn't a foot, it was a paddle.
So CJ paddle tap.
Yes.
He's
So 2 became, Fed's like, all right, well, had they won that point, that would have been a much longer debate.
Sure.
But welcome back, Mark Thomas, who back here, and one of our great referees. Love having him out here. There's our guy, firefighter, tremendous human being right there.
Side out.
quick possession.
And you just wonder how many does the young man have in his arsenal here today. Just fantastic from Staksrud.
Great hands to start that point. Works it with some soft stuff and finds a location through the middle. Almost everything to Andrei during that point, too.
Caught that one, but again, no stuffed animal to take home.
I mean, CJ Klinger's handled the offense pretty well straight ahead from Andrei Daescu, and the same from Fed cross court. So maybe we don't target the gentleman that is struggling with something and work Andrei more, because it doesn't matter how plain of a dink you're hitting to Gabe right now, you're at risk of a speed up coming.
Well, that's why we see Ben John see a lot of balls when he is playing with his typical partner.
Second serve.
What a volley from CJ Klinger. Wow.
To say the least.
7-6-2. Side out.
Frustrating miss there for Gabe. Little statement to Jesse and back in play. Oh, mama. Look at this insanity. Was like, this ball's out on the sideline.
It's insanely close on the sideline.
6-7-2.
He said no crash. Stay back with me on the third shot drives as CJ Klinger beelines forward looking for the poach.
I mean, aggressively. There's Fed's fiance, Selena, in the middle there.
Big head shake there from Staksrud. Roll backhand dink, can't convert.
Feel it slipping away, and then they grab a hold of the rope again and hold on tight and up 3.
9-6-1.
Andrei on the ground, and on the ground he says, I saw that out. It is really close. They have to challenge it anyway.
Yeah, I think it was well wide. It was moving very fast, so I'm not positive about that, but I think that ball
so it's coming diagonally from there. So it's not a traditional down the line shot here.
I almost want to see it in motion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that ball is exactly touching the ground right there, but man, that is a close call either way.
Because that is coming left to right on your screen there. And man, is this tight. Andrei's asking for eye contact from us.
Well, Andrei's trying to call that ball from about 6 feet lower than he normally does because he was on the ground.
After review, the rally's overturned the ball with loss of free challenge, no free challenges remaining. One free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 9-6-2.
Look at that face.
Andrei is absolutely perplexed. He looked at that. He cannot believe what he just saw. Wildly close, Adam.
Time in.
All right, so play on just
9-6-2.
wide. Look at him scamper. In there. Oh, man. He gave it everything he had and then some and can't come up with it.
Might be a good option to throw up a couple more lobs.
Because that's the first time he's really had to push from the breathing, so that could have carryover here. Didn't get it.
Yeah, and
Feddy thinks he made it.
6-9-2. Now proceed to video review.
And once Gabe gets to the kitchen, he has the reach. He doesn't have to move that much.
Yes.
So it's a pretty quick little sprint after he returns forward. But I agree, Dave, that's the first time that he had to move a lot of different directions back and then forward again.
And I think this timeout for the challenge is a blessing for Gabe, and that ball is out. So Andrei's going to like this one better. The other thing you have with Andrei is somebody where there won't be carryover. We have some players that get hot and they call not
review,
going
the
their
rally
way.
stands. The ball was out. Loss of a free challenge. No free challenges remaining. No free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 6-9-2.
Yeah, and on that previous call, he gave Mark the big eyes.
Yes,
For about a minute straight, Andrei was just in complete disbelief.
And I think Andrei would like to know the difference between the two because they were eerily close in the exact same part of the court.
Nice from CJ. So wasn't able to find the poach, but he's so up there on the kitchen line, he was able to find offense on the next shot.
And for not driving and crashing.
Just on the polar opposite ever since that conversation.
It's unbelievable.
And Staksrud said it so emphatically.
Yes.
Stay with me.
Yes.
Stay with me back here.
No crash.
CJ can't.
He said no
himself.
crash.
Yeah, no crashing. Young man can't help himself. And he's talked about that a lot, how he needs to stay calm because he is so amped up.
Yes.
And that's part of it. He sees, oh, my partner has a good drive. He's hitting a third. I got to get in there and create something.
Just SWAT team. That is pretty from CJ Klinger.
High backhand power, the hardest to create.
Yes.
7-9-1.
replacement on the overhead, and they pull within one. What a take from Staksrud.
He had to fully commit to that with Gabe winding up and Gabe having already beat him line a few times in this first game.
Yes, a couple of stabs of left-handed catches in this one. Can they get a game point of their own? Wow, multiple body clears, all three dudes involved in that.
How did Andrei find a forehand on that last ball? That is left foot.
Great serve from CJ to make him run. Bumper cars, but they survive it. I mean, I don't see any way Andrei and Gabe can win a three-gamer, so at 9 apiece.
Double Ernie.
Extra activity created a wide open spot for the ball to go. Game point for Andrei and Gabe. Staksrud's like, not again, son.
Beauty.
Game point 2. That sends it to a kid that's sometimes called the Slim Reaper. There's not a lot of him to hit.
Yeah, that's a comment about width, though.
Yes.
That speed up was so high. Over the head of CJ Klinger.
So it's going to take more than 11 after that missed return. 2 chances to grab game 1, go astray. To the M and Humana here, now outlined. This is the epitome of make him play. Who's going to get it? what's taking the recovery?
And he didn't even have a read on that. That was just explosion, youth, and athleticism right there to hit an overhead like that from Gabe Tardio.
Staksrud wants Gabe hitting this third. Let's see if CJ can get it there. He did. Andrei was trying to not have that happen. Delicate touch on the ATP defense. Unbelievable all the way around, and CJ Klinger says, come on, baby, here I am. On their feet in Lakeville, Andrei had the poke, and Gabe went exactly where he needed to be, and Staksrud was ready. So they cannot get another game point. We play on.
I think Gabe's to the point where he just wants Andrei, Fed, CJ, anyone play good for 2 minutes so we can just get this game over with.
Are still magic for Tardio. Second try on this possession to earn their first game point. What a read and fill by young CJ Klinger. Game point for the 3 seed.
Oh, he is on by a good margin. Staksrud side of the court when he hits that counter. Well played, CJ Klinger.
But a very high third sends the ball back. 2 points saved when Daescu and Tardio had game point. There's the one for Klinger and Staksrud, and Gabe's like, are you kidding me? We're going bonus time here? Yes, you are. Oh, no, it just stays in. I mean, when he's at his full Tardio-ness, that's a play that works very well for him. Oh my goodness. CJ does a complete 180 and sees the ball land in the corner. Large fries on the board. Got it again. How about this on the last 2 rallies from Tardio? Does he have a third to walk this one out of here and get game 1? What a battle.
Nice pullback from Andrei, because his paddle was in the location to hit that ball.
And I think CJ destroys it too. Feddy got there. Sorry, Adam.
No worries.
concern on that sideline. Game point 4. He got it again. They're going to call it out.
Calls out second serve.
Challenge is coming.
If he gets that again,
11-11-2.
exact same shot that we saw a few points ago.
Andrei and Gabe were certain he made it. The other two said no.
And
he got it.
He got it. What a performance down the stretch from Gabe Tardio.
I mean,
because he had to come in hot and miss.
Yes.
Then he gets 2 corner pockets, and then the exact same scenario where he missed the shot, he made it.
so for us, that's in. We want to see what the official ruling is. But to pull this off, there's hot beverages, Kleenexes, breathing exercises going on, and they're going to win this 13-11. Unbelievable performance from this young man. We think it's good.
After review, the rally's overturned. The ball is in. Block, no free challenges remaining. Technical warning is issued. Result of the rally is game 13-11. Change in.
So technical warning comes with that too for CJ Klinger and Federico Staksrud. Does Tardio have enough? He is walking off the court now, so we'll get an update on what that means when we come back. So here we go. Game 2 underway. Shot to start game 2. Klinger has been very quiet with, he has so much magic and he's just been steady and countering at him.
Andre tries to get him back, and I think his overall percentages have been pretty good. Even if they don't win the point, Andre hasn't been right on the speed-ups when CJ has thrown them his way. Oh, man.
Whoa.
Almost. I mean,
that's a darn close to a full whiff on a slow ball.
that's exactly right. And Fed and CJ just had to hang out on the bench and eat bananas and wait for all the chaos that happened. A great start for them coming out of that medical.
Double medical. And then a rocket of a ATP and dream start of game 2 for Fed and CJ, who could have all series of emotions ticked off. How is this going on? We just lost a game where we had game points, but they are putting that all to the side. How in the world does CJ get to that?
The first one.
Because it's one thing to reach on the side of your body that your paddle is on. That wasn't the case.
Point.
6 in a row without sending the ball to the other side.
6-0-2. Side out.
I mean, it was a dream start at 4-0. What are we at?
It's an absolute magical experience.
Point.
However, missed return.
1-6-1. 1-6-2. Side out.
That was not close.
6-1-1. Let I'll recall.
CJ goes with the step into it slider.
Second serve.
Yeah.
2 thirds in a row for Feddy.
Yeah, and of course, tough competitors, but with the knee and the sickness, how much do you want to battle down 6-1 here?
Great question.
Maybe they just really go for it and play a third if it doesn't work out.
Point.
Boy, another just almost didn't hit the ball again. Now that one had a lot to do with a large Romanian in his way.
7-1-2.
Yeah, but you got to make your thirds and just run this to 11 as quickly as you can if you're CJ and Staksrud. Just deep, got a paddle on it.
One 7-1.
Wow.
Second serve.
Twice he had to clear his body.
Yes, he did. So inside out, Andrei gets a taste of his own medicine there from Federico Staksrud.
1-7-2.
Got it again.
CJ
Three
can't believe
for
it.
three.
CJ cannot believe it.
CJ's left all 3 of them.
Yeah, full bail from CJ Klinger.
2-7-2.
I mean, Gabe's the best geometry student I've ever seen.
Side out.
Great spot there from Staksrud.
Yeah, needed less pace.
7-2-1. Second serve.
The antics of CJ are spectacular. Got to be careful here.
7-2.
That is definitely not what they want.
No, and you just hate to get 0. Just having 1 point right there really calms you down. And if you stack multiple 0-point possessions together, you really feel it.
Returns the favor, destroys the counter there. My goodness, CJ.
2-7-2.
Way to conceive the kitchen. What a great first volley.
Side out.
0 feels better when a 0 comes from the other side as well.
Ain't that the truth?
7-2-1.
What a get.
Second serve.
So CJ more aggressive in this game. Some good, some not so good. If you can not make it bounce, you are going to pay a heavy price. So those zeros stack up again.
And the stack is on.
And let me get how many in a row when they get the ball back. Swing and a miss, strike three. CJ is out. He was wearing a Cincinnati Reds hat last night, so comes up empty there.
3-7-1.
Paddle clank.
Yeah, you were talking about that count. When they get the ball back, it's a possible if right now.
Right.
I know the long way to go, but this is a nice couple points put together here for Daescu and Tardio.
So, Adam, we all love pickleball, and everyone clearly loves it here as the temperatures are hovering around -5, and you want that official magazine of the sport. That is Pickleball Magazines for articles, all of the instruction, beautiful photography, all the latest gear. Subscribe today. Go to pickleballmagazine.com and support a Western PA business. And welcome to the Steelers, Mike McCarthy today, a Pittsburgh guy. That's gonna be wildly debated in Steeler Nation. But back to center court, and Staksrud knows that we kind of had a chance to just run this out 11-2, and they were not sharp with the ball, and suddenly they have a battle in front of them.
4-7-1. Ball is out.
Staksrud calls it out. I don't know if Andrei agrees or not.
Gabe thinks he missed it, though,
Okay.
so he's talking some sense into Andrei.
4-7-2.
Clears his body. They think it
hit him.
Challenge in the ball hit the player.
Okay.
I mean, that's just bad, too.
I mean, the drama of this match.
Distraction on Andrei and Gabe, side out.
And Fed and Andrei having a little chat there.
Ball hit Fed. Referee timeout.
I almost thought I heard it.
Okay. So, Truck, let's get audio and video here as Mr. Stone thinks he actually heard it.
It just didn't sound clean, like ball to paddle. So
I mean, we're chugging Coca-Cola over here, Adam. It is wild.
Yeah, that looks.
Oh man, from this side.
Ooh, it almost. Okay, so what I heard is he just didn't make clean contact.
No, that's off the edge of the paddle.
Right.
But what happened before that? Can we see it from the other side?
I feel like there's barely a change in direction of the ball, but it's hard with the contrast there to his black shirt.
I'd like to see from the other side. So Staksrud is certain it did not hit him. Gabe is certain it did. Then we had kind of a gimme ATP here. This will be a good look right here.
I don't see how you overturn that.
No, I don't either.
The results of the rally stands. There was no fault. Lost a free challenge, no free challenge remaining, one free challenge remaining. We'll resume play, side out, 7-4-1.
So Gabe is staring at the video. I actually thought for a second he was staring at Fed to like get him to confess, but that's not what was happening.
Yeah, so now Gabe is saying, what is going on? We're at the top of the far end above Gabe, but our referees doing the video review are just down the row there, so that was what was being pointed to. Federico Staksrud again?
Dave, what's more impressive? The Staksrud finish or that incredible counter from CJ Klinger? Pretty even.
You love complimentary pickleball. You just got it. Finally, off of 7, and now they're all the way to 9.
The off-ball antics of CJ Klinger is the jab steps, the waving of the paddle, all of it.
Yes, if you are just wanting to entertain yourself for a minute at home, don't follow the ball, follow the CJ, because it is worth it. All right, let's see what Darren Klinger has to say. Can we listen in on this conversation?
Shoot.
Just couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, I couldn't quite grasp. Everyone seemed on board, though.
And the last sentence seemed to be, I'll set myself up eventually.
Okay.
From Staksrud. So, I mean, I love a huddle that is engaged all the way around, from who's coaching it and Darren Klinger to the players both digging in. So, 2 points from game 3.
9-4-1. Point.
Off the tape, Andrei is infuriated, and CJ is having the time of his life. Game point. That's out of there. Game point 2. Again, Klinger and Staksrud did have a game point in game 1 that they weren't able to cash.
10-4-2.
Shut down, get that out of here. Southpaw Fury, and we are going to play 3. This match started 1 hour and 15 minutes ago, and game 3 is just around the corner. What is Gabe going to be able to do? We'll see. And listen to this convo on the bench, Feddy and CJ.
At the beginning, we were driving a little bit too much. We were not getting in. Second game, we just drop everything. We got in every time, and we get loose every single time.
Okay.
Easy game, Dave.
Just drop it and get in every time. And then Darren Klinger just let's not overdo anything. So here we go. Gabe and Andrei both needed a medical at the end of game 1, which they won, and whatever treatment they got did not help them win game 2. So here we go in game 3. We'll switch ends at 6.
Missed roll dink. And you never know, things might change. CJ Klinger's a young competitor, but he's just happy to be here playing pickleball.
100%.
And I love to watch a player like that compete.
Whatever's going on around him, whatever. Let me know when the ball's about to go back and play. All right, Staksrud follows his own message. Oh, man, Andrei, you are very fortunate.
Yeah, he got fed to stroke the beard there. Like, oh my goodness, my boy was all over that one.
They fought over it, but it trickles. Man. Clears his body, but then almost gets hit in the back as Tardio finds the corner down the line that time. Beautifully done by CJ Klinger, and that's what the entire bench is like. Yes, just grind it out, wait your shot, and then make it. Sends it.
Yeah, got one. Several over to Andrei. Gets one and finds the spot cross court on CJ Klinger.
Unbelievable stab. Whichever knee is feeling poorly earlier, he is showing still great coverage. Can't get to that one, though. Wow. And he's most frustrated with the fact he couldn't make that one bounce. He paid the price. 2-0 early for Daescu and Tardio, though.
0-1.
Two out of the air. So one roll with one hand and one plain slice for Fed to start game 3.
Just get out of here. Get out of here.
But he's a backhand counter from the right side.
Not every time. That's pretty from Tardio, who's maybe looks just a little better. Maybe it's just the fact that he's not wearing sweats anymore. If they want to grind, he can't miss.
Third dink. Yeah, and I definitely think Gabe looks a hint better. Maybe just sweating out some of the bad stuff there, getting some fluids. he's throwing that ball down on the court, talking about the bounce.
Yes.
And it's different courts and surfaces everywhere we go, so you have to find a way.
Off the tape, and I mean, Andrei's like, I've got him right where I want him, but can't get there. And again, we will switch ends at 6, so huge opportunity here for Gabe and Andrei.
Yeah, interesting how it works too, because the side that Gabe and Andrei are on has been the worst side throughout the week. But Fed and CJ just won over there, and now they have a 4-point lead on that side.
Whoa. Multiple participants thought the serve was deep. Okay. We thought it would be impossible for Andrei and Gabe, the way Gabe looked in game 1, to win a 3-gamer, but he looks better in game 2. Was so brief that thought is gone. And how about that full Tardio-ness on the lob retrieval and spike?
He couldn't even snap that either. To hit a clean winner with a relatively straight arm.
Dreaded HTP there, hits the post, doesn't go around.
Yeah, even a slightly deeper knee bend and some off-ball movement when Andrei's getting dinks from Gabe Tardio. So I think that right there, paired with what you said earlier, definitely leads me to believe he's feeling slightly better.
Just brilliant again. And we're in the state of hockey. That's just like when a 2-on-1 in hockey, pass the ball, or in the hockey case, the puck off the pad of the goalie right to your partner. Beautifully done by Andrei and Gabe. Unbelievable reach. Is that going to make it? It is. Oh. That's a massive point, because a 6-0 deficit switching ends hurts. That's what you heard Jesse say. One more, not 6 more. Oh, how about this use of a timeout, Adam? Let's hear what CJ and Fed have to say here.
Let's get one and build.
Yes.
I like that.
And Selena just recently engaged, so congrats to her and Fetty there. And watching is so much worse. You and I actually had a conversation about when your kids eventually play sports. I've watched my children coach my kids, and it's so hard to be sitting there. You want them to be doing so well, and there's a good look at her. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's like. So hey, partner, that's what you have to look forward to. Now the highs and just the joy is something special, though. So you just want them to succeed so badly. Got him. Unbelievable hand. So they call timeout on offense at 0-5 and have a pair and counting.
Yeah, and I thought they were in trouble when the initial barrage didn't work out for CJ Klinger and Federico Staksrud, and they stuck with it. And the sixth sense of Gabe knowing Andrei's going to speed up, and he's already taking that half step to his right to find the backhand. And that's the quickest Gabe has gone from back left to front right in this match.
So here's the one more that Jesse Irvin, cheering for this squad, was requesting. Let's see if they can deliver it. ATP look. What a read of the play from CJ Klinger.
Passing up the ATP, probably because it wasn't there for Andrei. A couple shots later, getting Ernied on.
And he hit the post earlier, so that's in the back of your mind, too. Gets it back to neutral. Trickles over. Jeez. And they finally beat him down, and Daescu can't come up with that, and they are stuck at 5 again. Beautiful, using the two forehands in the middle spectacularly there.
Yeah, CJ has a good bit of responsibility when Gabe is speeding up, even if Gabe is not speeding up cross court. And I think CJ's done a nice job to complement Fed for the most part. Really, the main issues with, oh my gosh, he's going fully underneath.
Is he going under? Don't do it. I would. Look at who hid the Staksrud.
Yeah, but as I was saying, the main issues for Fed when Gabe is speeding up has been the line problem.
Yeah.
Less so of the middle. And of course, those fully cross-court ones from Gabe that have gone corner pocket 3 or 4 times.
3-5-1.
Wow, slider on slider crime they have come all the way back and have a chance to tie it after being down 5-0. Andrei throws it in the net, and we are tied. And miraculously, it is CJ Klinger and Federico Staksrud who could switch with the lead.
Second serve.
Just overpowered him.
Wind it up. Let it fly.
5-5-2.
So much finesse, and no one put the ball away. And that's what CJ's doing. A brilliant ATP. Yes, that's exactly right. Staksrud is annoyed he didn't just slap a winner. Wow.
5-5-1.
Intrigue for days in this one. That's him off the hook.
Second serve.
Oh my goodness. Big swing from Andrei, finds the net.
5-5-2.
Wow, got the youngster with another cross-court attack, and CJ wears it, and he's going to have to wear it to the other end of the court as they finally get to 6. Who in the world is going to win this one? Don't you dare miss the end.
Vicinity. It is too lethal.
Back to play on a 2 here. Open, but doesn't make it.
They listened to me. About 10 to 12,
yes,
15 dinks there. Not a single ball to the right side of Gabe Tardio's body.
In that particular spot has had 3 just absolute clunkers.
Yeah. Same distance to the tape, to the bottom bar there on the net. Not even close from Tardio.
Yes, the left foot of Gabe is as far over as they're going to give it to him, which will likely end up being Andrei hitting it. gives it to him again. This time the geometry doesn't work. He's like...
He's saying it clipped him.
Oh. I mean, both of them are adamant at him.
Gabe thinks Fed got hit earlier.
And Feddy has something to say to Andrei. I don't think it was aggressive.
But Gabe never let it go from the previous one.
I mean, he went for behind the back there. All right, I'd like to see that 17 more times.
Yeah, Gabe gave
nothing the net. I mean, it is the state of hockey. Throw the gloves down, boys.
Ball was out, side out.
Oh, no.
No, he made the call immediately. Ball was out, side out.
Okay, this, as if this couldn't get more chaotic, there's a smile from Feddy.
6-7-1.
Misses the serve after all that. Show about an hour and 40 minutes ago, we talked about that one thing being howdy partners. Andrei's won with CJ. He's playing with Fed, and this is a little contentious here. Wild.
CJ got the shove there from Staksrud, who's fired up about that first volley encounter in the last 2 points.
2 missed serves in a row. One on the end of the last possession and one there. This will be center cut. Yep, barely hit it. Didn't mean to put it that close to the sideline, but in there. I mean, I didn't think we could ramp up the chaos of this more, and we have.
Still nothing to the Tardio forehand at the kitchen line. 0.
Smart adjustment because he's owning them earlier. Wow. Howdy, partner. Let's get some branding on you.
8-7-1.
Do CJ and Feddy have another pushback?
9-7-1. Second serve.
What a return in crunch time.
9-7-2.
And that is out. And here we go. Match point. And if Tardio wins here, he is guaranteed to move into the #1 spot in the world as well right now. Staksrud leaves the court, but these two battle through all sorts of challenges, including the great team on the other side. Wow. What will they have tomorrow? We'll find out. But today, they are semifinal winners.
Gabe, what a chaotic match that you had. You had medical timeouts. We had challenges everywhere. How do you think the medical timeout changed the trajectory? You looked a little bit better coming out of it.
Yeah, I mean, and we were hoping that the medical timeout, it was give us time for me to, get better, get hydrated, but I think it actually made it worse. I just started spitting it up and doing dumb stuff, but, I definitely felt better after the medical timeout, so there's that, but yeah.
And Andrei, do you feel like you had to cover any more court, or do you feel like Gabe was playing the same as he normally does?
That's a tough question. Gabe was playing great for sure. Gabe played a great match. He's a true hero. I mean, obviously he's as sick as a dog, and just to come out here and play a 3-set against those great competitors that don't make it easy on us is just, props to him. And the second thing, I just wanted to thank the crowd. They were amazing the whole match and gave us that energy to hang in there and they just fight away at the end. We went up and down so many times. Game 1 could have gone both ways. Game 3, we got up to a quick start. They came back. I mean, they're just great players. They don't give you an inch. And we had to bring our best, and we did over here. And again, props to Gabe for that effort. He's an amazing competitor.
And Gabe, we just heard that you are now #1 in the world in men's doubles. How does that make you feel?
Oh, I had no idea. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like I said, I had no idea. I mean, I think a lot of credit to Andrei and Ben. I think great partners like that make you it helps the way to #1 easier. So props to Ben and props to Andrei. I couldn't have done it without them.
Well, we're gonna let these two rest up for their finals tomorrow. Dave.
Thank you, Ireland. What a wild match. What a win for those two. They'll have to rest up for tomorrow. Ladies up next, and it's a beauty, 2v3.